Hello and welcome to Junk Journal with me number 60. I can't believe it. So today's spread I feel is very special because it has a very special image that I'm using. I went to the flea market and I was so lucky with my finds. And oh, by the way, I wanted to show here I've actually glued Maud's little booklet to the back of the book because I wanted to keep it in there, and I also attached a letter. So this is the image I'm working with today, and it's such a lucky find. So there was a stand where I bought this image along with some other like old letters and stuff, and as you can see, somebody had already cut out the head of the other woman that was standing next to her, which I find is so funny. So I wanted to have it anyway because I really love the dress and this whole image. So I had to have it, and I did decide to put it in my own junk journal because I just love it so much. And so the first thing I decided to do is I cut it out, leaving a little edge. And then I also wanted to cut out the writing that was at the top and the bottom. Unfortunately, I don't know the year of this illustration, but on the top it said in German that it's a fashion illustration from a theater from a theater magazine or newspaper, and then in bracket says from France, and on the bottom it says that you can buy this dress in Vienna. So this is so awesome. Since I live in Vienna, it's so nice to have this, and it must have been very, very exciting to get this Paris fashion back then. And yeah, so I inked up all the parts, although it kind of seems weird to ink up something vintage. But yeah, I did like the way it looked. So then I decided I wanted to put it on a background of a book, but I wanted it kind of to match the time period. So I found this old children's fairy tale book that is actually very special to me. I had received it from an old gentleman when we lived in New York when I was 6 or 7. And in 2015, I have turned this into an art journal. And so I have, you see, it's kind of the same style of dresses. So I thought it would be nice to use some of these book pages. And so I had started painting and drawing in this journal. I was I was actually only into art journaling at that time, doing a lot of portraits. And so it was falling apart already, so I tried to kind of save the pages where they were already torn with some washi tape, which added kind of to the art journal feeling, which I really liked. So here I was looking for a page where there was just writing on both sides so that I could actually cut it out and use it as a background for today's spread. As you can see, I never finished working in this art journal. I have so many unfinished journals, but I do have some finished ones too, so it's okay. I'm at peace with it. Who knows, maybe someday I'll work in this again, but it's so fun to see these images or drawings from 2015. My gosh, I have changed so much in what I do since then. So now I'm just cutting down that page to fit the size of my journal. And this page makes me so happy. I don't know, maybe it's because it's just a beautiful vintage piece, and yeah, I don't know, I think I want to add more things in this journal, like just vintage ephemera and maybe happy mail letters and things like that. Also because I'm not even halfway through, and this was supposed to be a February journal and we are now in March. So I have a long way to go, but it's getting really bulky, which I'm liking with this journal. It felt too empty before, but now it's getting all like squishy and yummy. That might sound weird. So I wanted to add something else to the background without taking away from the image and the writings. So I decided to add some neutral washes in just a few selected spots. And I also loved the idea of combining the very old ephemera and book page with some modern washi, although it is like it's vintage style washi, but of course washi is a new medium. So I love having those two together on one page, but still keeping the vintage overall vibe. So I don't know, for me this page is somehow very, very special, and I'm so happy to have it in this journal. So I'm not going crazy here. I'm really just selectively putting things down, and I love how that bird on the right hand side is going to be right where her head or her feathers on the head are. That was coincidence, but I love how that turned out. And I did want those that writing to pop out a little more, so I decided to add some darker washi underneath, so that would really stand out. Okay, so now that's all that's left to do is glue the 3 bits down. And that's the spread. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got some inspiration, and hope to see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.